Baby girl, don't try. Put my feelings to the side. Man, I just wanna cry, man, I really wanna go. But it's not my time. Process is on my mind, do you really fuck with me? Cause I really fuck with you. Gotta focus, gotta grind, feel I need my mind out, yeah. Baby girl, don't try. Put my feelings to the side. Man, I just wanna cry, man, I really wanna go. But it's not my time. Process is on my mind, do you really fuck with me? I really fuck with you. Gotta focus, gotta grind, feel I need my mind out, yeah. I know you gotta go through trials and struggles to get to where you wanna go. And there be haters who hate on you 24/7, show love when they see you on road. Head on the swivel, been with it since little, can't believe I'm 20, yeah man, I know. Independent since 16, I know. Nigga had big dreams, I stopped dreaming, now I'm living dreams. But God first thing, everything. Looking back, I came a long way. And shout out the niggas who paved the way. And shout out the niggas who stayed true. And fuck all the niggas who turned fool. Dedicated, man, I pushed through. I was dedicated, man, I pushed through. Baby girl, don't try. I just wanna cry, man, I really wanna go. But it's not my time. Process is on my mind, do you really fuck with me? Cause I really fuck with you. Gotta focus, gotta grind, feel I need my mind out, yeah. Baby girl, don't try. Put my feelings to the side. Man, I just wanna cry, man, I really wanna go. But it's not my time. Process is on my mind, do you really fuck with me? I really fuck with you. Gotta focus, gotta grind, feel I need my mind out. Gotta focus, gotta grind, feel I need my mind out. Gotta grind, feel I need my mind out, yeah.
Hey, we're ready to rock and roll.
Hey, we're here. Sorry, we're late. It's raining like cats and dogs here.
It is. Come on in, girl. What's your name?
Dr. T.
Dr. Well, you know what? You gotta recognize. You gotta remind the brother. You know? Oh, I don't know.
Listen.
Well, break it off.
Listen, that is Dr. Traci Traci Alexander. I know it as Traci Alexander. That's my girl right there.
All right. How many years?
Oh my God, way back. Way back.
I love it. So are we live?
Yes, we're live, baby.
Are we live? Wait, you
totally
just don't know. Are we live? Are we live?
Do I need to get my Facebook?
You need to listen. You need to go to SHBOUT. SH Bout.
Okay.
Hit the share button.
Okay.
Let all those millions of friends of yours know what's recognized. He don't really like to do all that, you know. But
go to your Facebook. Listen, go to your Facebook. Go to your Facebook.
T, hook him up.
Yeah, turn it up.
Uh-oh.
All right, so listen, we're trying to get it together here. We've been messed up because of the rain and thunder and lightning and all that stuff just to get here. I am so sorry.
Guess what?
But we're here.
Exactly.
We're here, baby.
All right, T.
What?
Shit we talk about, right?
Shit people are talking about. All right.
How was your week? Oh, Lord. First of all, I saw you on Sunday.
Yes.
You were in a great mood.
Yes.
We pitched the show.
Yes, we did.
FLO.
Yes, we did.
We pitched the show
to FLO. We pitched the show
to FLO.
Did it get picked up? That's all I want to know.
It's getting picked
That's
up.
all I want to know.
You know,
because the show is the bomb.
What's the name of the show?
Shit people are talking about.
So check it out. So what you do?
Basically I worked.
How's your baby girl?
Baby girl's doing good.
Wait. You flossing Prince tonight?
Oh, yes.
You in the Prince mood?
Had to.
Purple Rain?
Purple Rain is all the way. It's not just Purple Rain. It's just Prince, period. That's my man.
All right.
How was your week?
I was kind of dope. I just came back from D.C. yesterday. I had to run down there. Kiss the ring, as they say. You know, as a publicist, you got to try to shake hands. You know,
do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, T.
Oh, yeah, we make it happen, right?
But the Amtrak was a nightmare. No offense to the Amtrak. I'm just saying. I met some cool people. Thank goodness. The break was dropping. It was delayed. But, it's all good. I'm doing my thing. I made it back. I'm here.
Oh, thank God.
As opposed to J.U. Weiss. Where that player at?
He's stuck. He just texted me. He's stuck on the Verrazano Bridge. He ain't going to be here anytime soon.
You know what? Exactly. Poor him.
So I guess we're going to hold it down.
We're going to hold it down.
We're going to hold it down.
But let's introduce our guest right here.
Please do.
Oh my God.
Yes, let's go.
Well, you got to rock the mic. You got to bring the mic towards you, rock the mic.
Oh.
Yes, tell us what you do. First of all, start with your name.
Wow.
Doctor.
Okay. So I'm Dr. Loreli Davidson, and I am a physiatrist, which is a physical medicine and rehab doctor.
Ooh.
And I take care of veterans sometimes, and I take care of patients with a lot of back, neck, shoulder pain at my office in Mahopac. So.
Well, run the office back one more time.
Your back, your shoulders hurting right there.
Doc will hook you up and get you right.
That's
You
right.
know what was cool? She said she looks out for the vets.
Yes.
We got to shout out
My
the vets.
dad's a military,
Absolutely.
retired military, and my granddad. So yeah.
Yeah,
that's cool.
great. That's great. We have to be grateful for our vets, right?
So you've been a doctor all your life, or most of your life?
Pretty much, most of it, over 20 years, and love what I do.
Yeah.
And I did go to medical school to do rehab, so I think I'm blessed in that situation. Whereas I'm doing what I really set out to do and what I really wanted to do.
It's all about passion.
Absolutely.
And you gotta love what you
Absolutely.
You gotta
And
love
compassion.
what you
Right,
do.
right.
Gotta love.
Sounds like she's
Yes.
shaking some people up. My girl should have called you to me. She all hung over and strung out over atrial. I don't know what happened to her, but my heart's out to her. I hope she makes a fast recovery.
That's right.
All right,
That's
Miss.
right.
That's a
Dr.
big
C?
story.
It's
Huge.
It's a huge,
Oh.
huge story, and my heart goes out because there's so many people that are suffering and suffering in silence
Yes.
and crying out, and that is a young lady crying out. for
Solid,
help.
no
Bring your
doubt.
mic up.
And the
Got
thing
it.
about it is, she's the celebrity type, but there's a lot of just people who are
Right.
just dealing with the situations day in and day out.
Well, what got me was when Tina Turner, right? Tina Turner losing her son.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
We saw
Yes.
that in the
Well,
I
news.
mean,
Was this recent? Was it recent?
yes.
I did not hear this.
Yes.
Did I miss the,
Yeah,
did I
well,
miss the
yeah.
memo?
Yeah, but this I think recently, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, suicide.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of people suicide, opioid, big, it's everywhere, and it
It's-
hasn't slowed down.
No.
No,
hasn't
it's not.
slowed
And you hear the
down.
H word, the heroin, the horse, the this, that, and the other, and then you hear it in various communities because
Well,
when it was crack, it was.
well, right.
You know.
That gets into a whole nother conversation. I mean, we having like about 3 or 4 conversations
In
at one
one
time.
time.
Where do we want to where do we want to take it?
We
Where
want
do
to
we
start
go?
with your outfit first because
Okay.
it's kind of
Yeah.
fly over there.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Shit is fly.
Boom,
Word
fire!
up.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
No
thank you.
doubt.
Thank you.
You
Thank
look very
thank
nice,
you,
and it's
thank
so
you.
good to see you after I don't know how
Oh
many
my God!
years.
How many years?
It's been years. You don't have
We
kids on me.
rocked together. We have had children,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes.
The t-
You
We
may
have
be
Thanks
a
for
hater.
coming down.
Exactly, but you know her too, Jay. This is from our talk show days.
Talk show
Seriously.
days.
No
that's
doubt,
right.
no doubt.
That's right.
Talk show days with burnout days.
Burnout days, right?
You know?
right. But now we're
14-hour
We
days.
never got
all
to chill
the
like
time.
this on a Friday. Trust me, never left.
But going back to our girl and the whole addiction, you got the rundown?
It's
Ain't got
on-
nobody got the rundown.
Well, it's on
it's
your
on
phone.
the phone, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you can pull it up.
I know,
Oh,
but
like, it's that easy.
that's pretty funny.
Boom,
Who got the
boom.
rundown?
Who got the
That's like-
rundown?
That's
Who
some
got the
serious
rundown?
behind the scenes stuff.
Who's got the
But that was
rundown?
the first story.
Who's got the rundown?
Oh!
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, we go right.
We're not at a break though.
With no commercial
Her
break.
phone, her
Oh,
phone,
get
her
the phone. Get the phone. Get the phone.
Is it,
We got
is it a Samsung? Does it get the water?
It's waterproof.
waterproof. Okay, Doc is trying to help out with the
Just in
advertisers.
case you couldn't see it or you missed it, we
Sponsorship.
just tipped over a little water. No,
little
normally it would have
sponsorship.
been like, this is like radio CPR, but normally it would have been some kettle. But since it's not kettle, it's all good.
That's a lot of water.
It's all good.
Oh,
But so we dealing with my girl. She's
Please
strung
talk
out.
to her,
Everybody's
'cause I
talking
can't.
about her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you
Yeah.
tell us about you? I mean, tell us
Well,
where you've been,
let's.
what you
Yeah, we're
up
gonna
to.
switch gears a little bit.
Switch orbits.
Yeah, switch orbits a little bit, but I'm Dr. T, Traci Alexander, and it is a pleasure and an honor to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You two are doing your thing with this radio show,
Kinda
right?
kicking it.
You're just dealing with topics and doing it for the peeps.
We're doing it
I
with
did
topics.
my research.
We're doing it with cool peeps. I'm not going ahead of next week. Next week we got our man Musa Jackson, Ambassador Harlem. He started Pose. He was the first African American Gap model.
I'm back.
Okay,
Global.
we're
He
good.
was
We're
all
good.
good.
We're good.
Still got a river here.
So people like yourself. So we're just bringing out the flavor,
Right.
the
right.
energy.
Of the year.
Right.
And,
Well, let me just say this. The reason why I'm excited to be here tonight, we were talking about women empowerment.
That is why
inspiration.
we're here. Yes.
This is the year of the woman, so they
Oh,
say.
yes.
But I'm here to tell you, it's always been the year of the woman. But I guess 2018 has been coined the year of the woman, right, Doc?
They're just
Okay.
now catching up. To
They're
that.
just now
Yeah,
catching
they're
up.
catching up. It's
Right,
not-
We're
right.
doing the whole month. Empowerment, trailblaze,
Right.
queens, call it
Right.
what you want,
Right.
And
Right.
that's why, we're fortunate to have you in the house of Doctor and I have Dr.
Both
T.
doctors.
Right.
Yeah, I know you
Right.
fly and you got it going on. So so that's part of the issue too. Being a guy sitting here, we want to know about, and everybody, insecurities, impact of the business, how the business, the ethics of the business, the pay of the business,
Right.
the jump off. So
Right,
where do we
right.
start? Where do you want to go?
Well, I tell you, I want to just go back to and Tonya, T being the kind of producer that she is. That's why she's that girl got grit, as I always talk about. You got to have grit. Boom, the girl's got grit.
Capital
And
letters
so
underlined.
you see, when she's my homework right here. So okay, see, okay.
All right.
Once
all
a
right.
producer, always a producer.
Oh, yes. Never, never.
But I
never.
want to talk about the 11-year-old young lady who was bullied because of the complexion of her skin.
What's up with that?
Okay, she is a deep, rich chocolate 11-year-old
She's beautiful.
girl.
Did you see a picture?
Gorgeous. I'm looking at her
Beautiful.
right now.
Beautiful. What's her
Gorgeous.
name? Okay.
Gorgeous.
What's her
Gorgeous.
name?
Gorgeous. Is it Karis Rogers?
Yes,
Karis Rogers, 11-year-old, beautiful, beautiful, dark, deep chocolate sister.
Beautiful.
And was being bullied.
About her color.
About her complexion. Then her big sister steps in, and I guess what they did was they used a tag that grandma gave them, flexing in her complexion. So I want to bring up this story because it resonated with me.
Oh.
Okay, when you sent me my homework
Uh-huh.
and getting into women, girl power, women empowerment, what that really means. So what the two sisters did, right?
Yes.
They
came
took
together.
the bullying, they took the pain, they took
Embarrassment.
sadness,
whatever they had, whatever they were feeling, and put it into this T-shirt.
a T-shirt. So they came up with a T-shirt that is perfect. The T-shirt says what? Flexing in my
Flexing in my
complexion.
complexion. I
Okay.
love it.
Wow.
Now,
I love it.
Love it, right.
Love it.
But the story doesn't stop there. The story goes further because I guess Twitter, right,
Yeah.
the Twitter account went bananas because people started looking at this. I think even celebrities caught on. Now, what was really interesting, and I picked up on this, Twitter somehow or another closed the account, or they shut the account down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see. I didn't.
Oh yeah, they
shut
shut
it
the
down?
account down.
Why would they
by
shut it
mistake?
down? Oh,
So
well,
they say
okay.
by mistake.
Okay, okay,
But
yeah.
here's where the story gets really good. The two sisters took $100. Took $100.
Their mother gave them $100. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna tie this together in a nice bow.
Okay.
Took $100, and that's how they made the T-shirts. The T-shirts went viral, just like the tweet that they put up,
Right,
flexing in my
right.
complexion. This young lady now was
11 years old,
11
right?
years old, became a supermodel
overnight.
Okay, I think she was modeling for, was it Nike? I think she was here in New York for Fashion Week, VH1, America's Top Model.
Doing her thing.
Doing her thing.
thing.
But let me just talk about the girl power, and excuse me, I'm just going to talk about black excellence, and
Yes.
if we can
Kick
just go
it.
there.
Let's go there. Let's go there.
Can
Let's
we
go
just go there?
Let's just go
right?
straight there.
Let's
So
just
the
go
power
straight
of
there.
social
Right there.
media.
The
huh?
power of social media.
Yes.
Right. So, you know, this 11-year-old entrepreneur showed us that you can take the pain and the suffering,
And
right,
turn
Tonya?
it into something positive.
Absolutely. And that's what she did. But what I really, really like is the entrepreneurial spirit, because you gave me the homework. We were talking about,
Right.
all the isms.
Right.
All these things that are happening, even with Serena, you gave me some information about, we were talking about Serena, what
Serena.
have you. We'll get there.
We
Yeah.
get there.
But let's wrap it up in a bow.
Yeah,
Where
wrap
am I
this-
going
yeah.
with this? I'm not sure that we're going to change the world, but we can certainly change us. And that's what this young lady did. She took her own power and she said, you know what? I'm going to make the change and I'm going to do something different. And she used her wisdom, her talent, okay, and did what? She blew up.
She blew
She
up.
blew up.
Well,
she
had
blew up. Thank you.
She
babe.
had her family who loved her very much to help her,
Right.
inspire her,
Right.
and do good.
Exactly.
And inspire other young ladies who are going through the same thing. Maybe going through the same thing. I'm sure you said you went through something like that.
Listen, absolutely. I've always been, not fitting in,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Doc? Not
That's
fitting
correct.
in.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, you're too short. You're too tall.
Right.
You're too
Right.
thin.
Or
Right.
you're too
You're
big,
too plump.
or
You're too whatever.
Right.
Something, right?
Or you're not this, or
You're not that.
Right.
The young lady said I would always come home crying, like I would just have tears just coming down my face. But today she said my confidence is probably at 10 million right
10
now.
million.
Okay, 10
That's
million.
my girl right there.
Okay. So I just I thank you for sharing that story because I didn't know about that. You put me on.
Jay
Thank
put
you.
me on too.
Yep,
Jay
thank you.
put me on.
Well,
Okay.
we're on it.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the
you
thing,
know-
because the story doesn't stop there.
Well, just to piggyback off this situation with this young lady, I don't know if you heard of the story about the young man that was cutting the lawn. He was cutting lawn for little entrepreneur business, and the cops were called on him. And
Yeah.
so after
Oh yeah, I did hear the story.
right?
Yes.
And then
yes,
after
yes,
the
yes.
cops were called, wanted to find out the neighbor wanted to find out if they had
A permit.
Yes. and
Yeah.
if they had.
Now he's 11 years
know,
old.
Yes.
Why
he's
mess with somebody
he's-
so what?
Yeah, just trying to make a little money.
Right.
we all did it.
And not getting into trouble,
Right.
not being in a gag, just doing
Doing
trying to
something
make-
positive.
doing
yeah,
something
something
positive.
Getting money the right way.
The right
Right.
way.
The right way.
And now since the story went I guess viral or was widespread, now more people are coming to his aid and giving
they
giving
gave
him
a lot of money to him for his college. I
Right.
forgot what the fund was, but
Okay.
it was a lot of money that was raised because of this situation. A lot of money.
and tools and equipment. So
Yes.
so again, positive, taking the pain, taking
the
what-
negativity.
the negativity, and
Turning
turning
it
it
around.
around.
Neg
Absolutely.
And that goes, and I have to share. We didn't really talk about, what brings me here. Why I was even invited.
Right.
While we're even here, we know Doc here helps people, get them back on track, right?
Right.
And get them,
Get
get
them-
them,
get
getting
them back
them
their function.
and their function.
Absolutely.
And for me, it's about education and it's about owning your destiny,
Right.
entrepreneurship, okay?
Right.
It's about women taking the lead and becoming a girl that's got some grit, okay, and being boss ladies. And this is what this 11-year-old girl
She
showed
is
me,
the
boss
boss.
lady.
Boss. Hashtag
and
boss.
the young man who was cutting the lawn, what he shows us is be an entrepreneur. You can't worry about what the world is saying. You're not going to change that mindset.
No,
You're
you're
not
not
going to change
here.
that isms.
You're not here for the world. That's what this is my thought. You're not here for people. You're here because you were put on this earth to do whatever you were supposed to do and do it. That's what's
And
in
do
your
it.
heart. So whatever's in your heart, you're
Do
supposed
it.
to
And in addition to that, to just tag on to everything, it's also your own grit. That's the best
Right.
word out
Yeah.
there. You want to be somebody. You
Right.
want to do something. Like when I say I was in Washington yesterday and I
Right.
was running around and you see all the statues, but there's also Rosa Parks. There's also King, there's Chisholm, and Bam, and
Right.
you know, and there's
Oh, the
Grant
list
and everybody
goes
else.
on.
It does, and sometimes it gets buried, and there's us, right?
Right,
And so
right.
you push yourself. You know,
Right.
you don't feel like it, you
Right.
get up. You don't feel like doing, she gets up. So you know, this woman and other women, and that's
Right.
why we're trying to dedicate it. But we need to. But at the same time, what is it that we don't understand? Like the guys or the men or just adults or the next generation or the last generation. You know, because a lot of times you got to push. You know, you have a
Absolutely.
child, I got a child. And so you want to see positive things. That's why I was saying it's compassion, and you agree. It's like,
yeah, I
it's
love
that
when you said that.
goal that you just
Right.
can't quit.
Right.
But it
right.
takes a while to shift the orbits or get your mind in that gear to be an entrepreneur because,
Right.
you know, we're thinking, oh, I can't get insurance, I can't do this, I can't
It's
do
all
that.
the can'ts, and
Right.
you know, and I'm really excited about a new role that I've stepped into.
Yeah, tell
And
us
so-
about it.
Yeah, I'm really excited because I get a chance to work with women and help them live their dreams and help them become entrepreneurs. And many of these women are already on the road. Some of the women are not on the road.
Right.
Perhaps they have just a vision or just a dream. And being the director of the Women's Business Center for WEDC, which is Women Enterprise Development Center. You heard of SBA,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
of
yes,
course,
yes,
small
yes.
businesses.
Absolutely,
right,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm able to sit there as a director for the Women's Business Center and really watch women make it happen and become boss ladies, right? And it's all about starting, strengthening, and succeeding. It's
Well, I
those
love it.
3 things.
Say it
You
again.
gotta start. That means you got to start your business.
You gotta
and all you
start.
got to do is go back to what you're saying. Passion and compassion.
Right.
You got to start.
Right.
Okay? And as you start, right, you got to strengthen, right? You got to strengthen the vision. You got to educate yourself. You've got to get the tools because it goes back to what you were saying. Can't. No, you can.
You absolutely
Most,
can.
most a lot of people are scared though. That's the biggest thing.
That's the
Fear.
biggest fear.
Fear.
Fear is the biggest
Fear.
thing. Let's take a
Fear.
quick break.
Yes.
We're
Quick
going to
break.
come back in 30, and we're going to talk about fear, challenges,
Right.
insecurities, and just like, let's, you know, because it used to be stilettos on the glass ceiling, but we're going to break that ceiling.
Oh, we're going to break that
We're
ceiling.
going to break that ceiling.
We'll be right back.
into
We'll be
that.
right back.
Oh, yeah. Knees scraped, palms too. Every inch of me is covered in a bruise. Hurts like hell. Eyes black, blood blue. I could let go now, but I can't and I don't want to. I won't lie, it's a battle of the mind. Almost looked for an escape from this agony I'm feeling inside. Feel so damaged that I might break. I realize this is my life. I can't quit or won't hesitate. Snatched a thorn right out my side. Fell down 7 times, stood up 8. 'Cause if I stay down, then I'm giving them what they want. What they want. Yeah, if I stay down, then I'm giving them what they want. Can't be giving them what they want. Won't be giving them what they want. Grease down, hair tight, brass knuckles on, 'cause it's about to be a fight. Hold my purse, don't be surprised, 'cause the tables have turned and now you realize I ain't tempted by the offer to surrender. Are you done yet? The answer is never. Know how to float, so I'll never go under. This might sting you, so run for cover. Mama show ain't raised no quitter, so with all that pain I felt, I was down, but I got back up, and now I'm taking home the belt. 'Cause if I stay down, then I'm giving them what they want. Hey, yes, if I stay down, then I'm giving them what they want. Can't give
welcome back to Shit People Are Talking About.
What's up? Do those shout outs. Where can people catch us?
Oh, definitely. Definitely on Facebook Live at the @SHBOUT.
Slow, girl. Slow.
Oh. Can you turn your phone down right there? There you go.
Absolutely. Oh, for you.
Anyways, Facebook at the @SHBOUT. We're on Twitter, @SH_BOUT. And then we're also on Instagram, which is Sparta, SPRTA_T_J.
All right, now. Want to make sure you connect with us, and we're live on Facebook right now, 9 to 10. Half an hour left. The conversation's getting heated. We got doctors in the house talking about women who can make it happen. We're dedicating our whole month to women empowerment and trailblazers. So let's go back to Dr. T. What you got going? Well, let's go back.
Go, Dr. Lori.
Dr. Lori.
Dr. Lori. What?
I think you need to bring out this information that we were just spotlighting. The young lady from Nigeria that's so gorgeous.
Gorgeous young lady, the most beautiful girl in the world.
Oh yeah,
You're talking about a beautiful. We just right. No, that's coming on the tail of on the other young lady, the 11-year-old, beautiful chocolate
and that
sister.
just says to you, one, age is not an issue.
Right.
Age is not a number.
You know, who you are isn't a problem.
We all
but
bleed.
you just got to recognize
Right.
it. You know, you don't want to burn that fire, whatever that fire may be.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily know if the young lady, I'm not sure the 11-year-old recognized it. I think her sister recognized it for her.
Yeah, because she loves her and wanted her to feel empowered.
And she was the one who was talking about flexing in my complexion. So if it wasn't for her sister, so what that tells me is we got to do it for each other.
Exactly.
Because we gotta step up sometimes. Not sometimes, we have to step up. Just like Dr. Lori, when we saw that beautiful girl, the Nigerian 11-year-old who has been named the most beautiful girl in the world.
Beautiful.
I wish you could get that picture up. Y'all got to get that picture up.
Well, I saw it on, shout out to my man Gianno Caldwell. I saw it on his Facebook this morning. That people were talking about it, that I was like, whoa, or his Instagram or Twitter. That's why it's the power of social media that's really happening.
You can become a star overnight.
But I pull it up in 30 seconds, and we,
and just to be sisters, not just say that
That's
you're a sister,
nice.
not just say that, oh, you're my sister, but actually be a sister.
Love for one another.
So
Well,
love
what do
for
you
one
mean
another.
by that?
Love for
well,
one another.
like whether it's a sorority, whether it's a group, whether it's a club,
Right.
that if you are a part of.
Right.
If you are a part of an organization, or if you're a part of a sisterhood, to truly be a part of that sisterly friendship, love. Reach out every once in a while. Don't just go into your corner and forget about your sisters when you were in college. Us as professional women, every once in a while we still need to connect. We still need to uplift each other, right?
No doubt.
No matter where you're at.
No matter where you
can't
are.
say
No matter
it.
where you at.
You got to mean it.
Absolutely.
You got to do it.
Absolutely. And that goes back to, again, when the sister said, you know what, I'm going to tweet about my sister. And then when they made the shirts, flexing in my complexion, that was the best. But I want to talk about two other sisters, the twin sisters who are running. Right, Tonya, you sitting on that. Come on, you put it on. I love it.
Tonya digging.
There's
Wrap
two
up this. Tell us a story about that.
Okay, so there's two sisters. Where are they? Michigan.
Michigan, right.
Two sisters. They're twins running for political office in their town, and they're running separate. One's Republican, the other one's Democrat.
That's right.
This is a beautiful. It's beautiful but funny at the same time.
Right.
Here, they have no issues with each other or anything like that. But when it comes to the political party, they both have their thing.
Listen, you can get a divorce over opposite political
Right.
parties.
Right,
it's
right.
needed right now.
Right,
Exactly.
right. In fact, I think what's their names? Just we got to definitely
Oh,
find
yes.
out their
Oh,
names.
shout
We got to
out.
shout out
Shout
their
out.
names. This is hot. Monica Sparks and
Yes.
Jessica Ann Tyson. Okay,
Beautiful
they are
ladies.
two gorgeous, and actually they were adopted.
Exactly. I was just
Okay.
going to say that, Tracy.
Rocky Road.
Yes.
I think the mom may have had a substance abuse.
Yes.
right?
Yes, Rocky
okay, I
Road.
got to do my research, right?
Yes,
You definitely do.
You
My
did your
research.
thing, girl.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Okay, but it's the reason why I hang out with producer T over here.
Y'all trailblazing right now, right before our eyes.
But these are sisters making it happen, and this brings me back to Stacey Abrams. We got to also give a huge shout out to our sister in Georgia, who's about to become the first African American female governor.
You go, girl.
Okay,
Yes.
I mean, come on, absolutely.
I love her.
Absolutely.
I love it.
So when you sent this story to me, and I started reading about these twin sisters, who are going to do their thing, and I believe they're I think August 4th is when they
run against each other.
yes, when their race
my girl Michelle Miller did that story earlier.
They
Right,
should get some heated on that. That should get a
That's
lot of
gonna
traction.
But as we were talking about before, their negative impact on their life with your
right.
younger lives.
That's right.
Going through the foster homes, the parents are,
right.
weren't raised. I think they said something about they had to fight for food, look for food and everything.
right.
Yes, at one point and everything.
Right,
Very
cereal.
sad. Yes. So now they want to change the world.
Right.
They want to go out there and change the world, and it's a beautiful thing that they're out there as sisters changing it together.
Together.
You know what's dope now? It's like there's nothing that can stop you but you. You know,
Right.
I tell that a lot of times.
And
Like I
fear.
work with clients.
That's what we need to talk about.
I say you put your own, hiccups or speed bumps in your way. Like once you start, you're gonna go through some life's challenges.
Yeah,
we all
absolutely.
do.
Definitely.
But
Absolutely.
don't let you be the reason that you fail or at least learn up, because it's gonna be tough. So you see these women and other women and people in general, but we want to just like we were clapping, we want to celebrate everyone who's kicking down the door or
Right.
moving forward, but it's great in this time because there's so much going on, as the challenges of just diversity, and then you got on top of that various misconducts that are popping up and playing in the media. But what I really want to say is you can use the media. Like a lot of times I tell people, come on the show, you can use the media to your advantage.
Absolutely.
It's not really the media using, you're getting on and you're having fun, of course, it's show business and that type of thing, but you can use it, and social media is a great way with going back to the 11-year-old girl,
absolutely
going
right.
back to the twins, the Georgia folks, you, all of us. We're having a good time, but at the same time, we can make it work for us. So it's a good thing. I'm sure you tell your clients many times, post, share,
Absolutely.
tag. We're doing it now as we're live.
Absolutely.
Post, share, tag.
Well, I want to do this, and I want to take a moment to invite your audience, right? Your viewers, your listeners. I want to invite them because I know there are a lot of women out there who want to start their own business. They have been dreaming about it, right? It's something that keeps them up at night because they're thinking about it. They dream about, starting that hairline company or that product or opening that business and opening that door.
But they don't know how.
But they don't know how.
Tell us how.
They
girl.
don't know how. And I want to invite them to come and join me. Give me a call at Wetsy. Okay, call me. I will give you my phone number
can say it
because
now.
I want to definitely help these women get started. As we said, start, strengthen, and succeed. First, you got to get started.
I love
and
it.
To get started is
You got a
got to
website?
get the education.
Right.
Okay. I want them to call me at 914-948-6098.
Say it again.
Okay, 914-948-6098. And as you know, I'm the director of the Women's Business Center for the SBA. Okay.
Can men call?
Absolutely.
Well, don't forget it. So
Absolutely.
just shout 'em
You got-
out.
listen.
Anybody. Go,
Listen, but
girl.
our focus is on
I
the
got
women.
you.
You know,
No, I doubt it. Yeah.
Okay, because we understand. I mean, $1 trillion business. Okay, women are making it happen. If we can go in and look at the stats and we can look at the numbers, and they're quite impressive. But we want to increase those numbers. Okay.
Well, let me ask you a
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
What started you to do this for
Wow.
others?
That's a
You
great
know, it's a
question.
great question. I have always been an entrepreneur, and I realized that even when we started out producing TV shows, working with Queen Latifah, right? Working, me being an anchor woman, starting out answering the phone for 60 minutes. I mean, we're talking about going way back. But I think being raised by some very strong women, and Doc, you can jump in on this too. Coming from Jamaica, making your way with a very strong family, I think we realized and we were taught you got to be your own boss. You know, don't get me wrong. Some of us have to work for somebody. I just happen to have a really good boss, okay, and Janiac. I happen to have someone who's in my corner who supports my vision because I support her vision of almost 21 years opening up this women's center to help women become entrepreneurs. So I work for an amazing person, okay? So that being said, even if you're working for someone, you still have that entrepreneurial spirit. So that goes back to your question. I've always been about my own business. I've always been about it. Doc, I know you too, right?
Well, you know, I wanted to have my own rehab center. That was my initial dream. That was my initial goal, to be able to take people who were injured and bring them back to a functional status. That was my original goal. Along the way, I had, you know, I danced for many years. Just a tad. Just a tad.
Doc is Doc is fierce with it. Oh no,
Oh,
Doc
no,
is.
she gotta play it out. I'm gonna tell you. So
Doc is good.
What is it? What type of dance?
Yeah, what type
Give
of
us some love.
No,
Yes.
that was way back
Well,
when.
give us the short
Yeah.
sentences.
Doc is still
I
dancing,
just-
by the way.
Oh, what type of dance?
No, I used to dance for Calabash Dance Company, and that was way back when. We did a number of shows around the city, New York City. We even did Brooklyn Academy, Dance Africa, a couple of years. And I do miss my fellow dancers. But along the way, you know, there were children, and the children got to be dancers, and now they're dancing.
Oh,
So, so you know, we sidetrack. But with trying to work on your business and work on that skill, I'm telling you, it's becoming increasingly difficult. It's becoming, you know, between what you have to do for the government, you know, to keep that on track,
Right.
between what you have to do as far as your notes and you know, being a physician, you know, keeping your patients on track, giving them their time, right? Not just giving them 5 minutes, but actually giving them 15 minutes or 20 minutes or a half an hour, depending on the difficulty, to make them at least feel that you're listening to them. And I think, you know, that's what I prize myself on and with doing, is that I do try to listen to the patients and to their complaints and to their situations. And you know, oftentimes they often say, well, you know, I'm tired of complaining about the pain that I'm in. And so I don't have a problem with listening to them and listening to, you know, how we can try to make it better, or
Right.
how we can try to
Sometimes
make
that's
you a
what
little
they
bit more
want, is
functional.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you're touching on a lot of phenomenal points. One, we should listen, because
Right.
listening is key. There
Right.
are times when you need to listen. Two, you know, you're playing it down, but to be able to dance, deal with be in charge of the family, and still pursue a career as a physician, I mean, that's major.
That's major.
Huge.
It is, isn't
That's
it?
huge.
Your love for
and,
dance
and all
the
that
care of
takes
people.
family
Yeah.
and support, and so a lot of times, and my mom was just texting me, you can't like forget about that, because
Right.
as we go to the next generation and you share a little bit more, it's good to listen. We're listening to you, listening to each other.
Right.
You know, that's essential. So I just want to say that you don't get there. There's no easy road. You know, it's a song out by the Beatles. It's like there's no easy way, right? You know, something of that nature.
Yeah.
You know, so just want, you know. So as we talk to women, and hopefully they come down to your set, they blow you up,
Right.
and
Right,
your patients do the same. I just hope that you realize the strength of who you are. You know, you don't need that. You don't need
Thank
me to
you.
justify or
Right,
validate
But
it.
listen, it's nice to hear because that goes back
Absolutely.
to the challenges. You know, just trying to start your own business. We talked about the dream. You know, you have the passion, but the reality is you need money.
money.
You need money.
And you need to connect.
You need connects.
Well, that's
you
what
need
you
a
were saying.
business
You
plan.
collab.
You
The
need
collabs,
a collab.
right?
You
Right.
need somebody. Sometimes you just need somebody to just
listen.
show you to listen and to say, you know what, I did that.
Right.
And I have to say, the graduates that have graduated from the Women's Enterprise Development Center are phenomenal. They're phenomenal. And these are some really, really movers and shakers. These women are phenomenal. And they come back and they share and they pull somebody else up too. And that's really important. You've got to share and you got to pay it forward.
Right.
You know, you do your thing. You know, we help get you, you know, your financing. We help introduce you. Oh yeah, it's a lot to this because again, like you mentioned, Tonya, women are scared.
Yeah.
People are scared.
People
it's
are
that word
scared.
fear.
Right.
Right?
Fear of success.
Failure.
A success
Or fear of
and
success.
failure. Success,
Or
fear of
failure.
failure. Right. And the bottom line is you're immobilized. You
Right.
don't want to move. And our goal is to help you articulate and write down what it is, what that business really looks like. So we're going to meet you where you are, right? Some people, everybody's in different places, right?
Right.
Some people are already there. They got the business plan ready to go. Other people need someone to sit down and say, what's the business plan? How do I do that?
Right.
I don't know how to do that. And you know what? It's overwhelming for me.
Listen, you need a coach in everything, right?
Exactly.
Coach in marriage, coach in loving,
Right.
coach in playing ball, coach in
Whatever.
So why not have a coach in business? I'm just trying myself. I never thought I'd have my own firm. Right now I'm CEO,
Beautiful thing,
running my
yes.
own company. But I hired a coach. Thank you. I hired a coach to help me because you have to realize how to work your time.
Right.
How to get paid
Right.
on time,
Right,
you know, and
right.
send out invoices. How to, you know, get your goals and the goals of your client and the goals you work with. How to listen. How to work with.
How to
it's a lot.
negotiate.
Wait,
How
let
to
me ask you
negotiate.
this, Jay.
You gotta do a lot.
What started you? What made you start your
You
business?
know what? I just kind of. It's almost like you fall into it, but the thing is, it's starting, but it's also hanging in there.
Right.
Because there's a lot of times, me specifically, when you just want to jump into that next gig and you need that person. And I had my family. I really just, you know, I had my mother basically. She was like hanging there.
Yay for
there.
mommies.
Yeah, exactly.
Applause.
She was
Right.
like hanging
Absolutely.
there, and that's kind of what I did. And then now, you know, you get a few occupations, a few gig offers your way, but now it's turbo. You just go ahead, and once I read the book Learn Up or Fail
Okay.
Up.
Okay.
You know, you're gonna succeed because you know you have things to do. You gotta pay your mortgage, you gotta pay your rent,
That's
you
true.
gotta pay your car note, you gotta
That's
get health
when you
insurance.
become the hustler.
The hustle.
The
The
hustle.
grind, the
hustle.
The hustle.
grit, the scramble,
Right.
with all these terms.
Right.
I know they're kind of.
And still keep your sanity while you're doing it.
Well, you want to be
and
a
still keep
person.
your sanity, right, Doc?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn Skippy, right?
Right.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break before we come
Let's-
back.
yeah,
and
we
we'll
rocking
continue
and
this,
rolling.
Conversation.
I don't want to lose the energy.
I don't want to.
I don't want to be a player. That's what's happening.
I was an island, waiting for someone like you to come discover me. Oh yeah, and it's surprising that I even let a girl like you get close to me. Oh yeah, but you showed something more that I ain't seen before. And no, I can't ignore your license to the shore, and I knew it from the moment that I see you look away. Let me tell you now, you're the best thing that I ever seen. There's so many ways I can tell the world this is what I mean. If your love was the ocean, I swear that I would swim right in
never went anywhere. We
Yeah,
rocking.
that's right. Shit people are talking about. We're here with T.
And Jay.
All right, so I got a couple announcements. I got to give some shout out and love to my Purple family, love for one another. Anyways, we're getting ready to have a cruise.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Woo, that's okay.
it's called actually it's Kim Berry. You know who Kim Berry is?
Yeah,
Well, Kim Berry
yeah.
is the lady who would
Yeah.
the stylist for Prince, and she's doing a book. So it's a book signing and
You know, I love
and
books.
everything. Yes,
All
she
right.
has a book coming out.
Love books too.
And definitely, it's on the Carnival Cruise starting January 5th through the
Ooh,
10th, leaving
nice.
from New Orleans.
Ooh.
And right now, I guess it's $500. I am not sure. But you need to go to the website. Here's the website, www.prince4TLOG, which is Prince for the Love of God.org. Again, Prince4TLOG.org. And you have all the information about the cruise, which is the jam of the year. So get on the boat.
I love that. We will be there and talking about
Yeah.
books. Talking about books.
You
I
been
just
taking care of business, girl.
taking care of business, but I love books. I love sitting down with
Well, call
authors.
Kim.
I will,
She's
but
got-
I have to say, hold on, give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
The amazing, the dynamic, the amazing Alice Walker.
Oh, yeah.
October 10th. We'll be sitting
October
down
10th.
October 10th with Alice Walker.
We need y'all to bring here.
You got to come to New Rochelle.
Okay.
She's coming to New Rochelle.
Okay,
She's
okay.
coming to New Rochelle
Okay.
October 10th, the evening of November, October 10th, and she's going to be talking about her new book, her poetry, Taking the Arrow Out of My Heart. And I had the
Wow.
chance of reading the galley, and it is powerful.
No
And
shit.
this is a woman who has got something to say.
Oh,
Wow.
love
And
it.
there's a lot of history, a lot of pearls,
Well, put
a
me
lot
on
of
that
gems.
list.
That's
I'm
right. You're
rolling.
going to be there, right?
Yeah,
October 10th, you're
definitely.
coming.
Yes.
New Rochelle High School,
Can
come
we
and see
podcast
us.
from out of there?
Okay? Come and see us. Absolutely. We got 2 seats for the 2 of you. Actually, for the 3 of you. Excuse
that's-
me.
I would love to
That's
be
my
there.
man
And
Dave.
I
Okay,
really-
Dave. Okay, we need Dave in the house.
Dave is in the
I
house.
really
Yes.
I really hope some of our young ladies and our young, especially since it's going to be at New Rochelle High School, some of those high school students will take the time and actually listen to Miss Walker as to what she has to say, and hopefully they'll be inspired and get a lot out of it. That should really be a
But
really
Doc,
great.
you know what? You bring up something too, and I know we don't have a lot of time, but she talks about her worth, her financial worth, the color purple, and she talks about not being compensated, after it was all said and done. And she talks openly about that, which is powerful. It goes back to entrepreneurship and owning your power and knowing your worth and being able to put a dollar on it.
A lot of times we don't get everything we think we should, and it takes that learning up to get there. Anyway, well, you get the rap sign. Are we done?
Okay.
What we got, 30 seconds?
Yeah,
But-
finish it,
But that's
finish
the point. We all learn. A lot of times you don't get that original, that right check or that great whatever it is. But you gotta hang in. You gotta
Hang
stick
in there.
here. You gotta take that punch.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause on the the rainbow, right?
Yeah.
However you want to see it, whatever
right.
your terminology is, you gotta stick it to.
Can I
it.
just- can I just shout out the veterans?
Yes,
Shout out the
yes,
veterans. And I also want to shout out those who take care of the veterans also,
Absolutely.
Yes.
because I think sometimes we really do go above and beyond, and it's sometimes it's not recognized. But big shout out to the veterans for all they do to keep our country safe.
Absolutely.
Big
And give me
shout
a
out
call.
to you, too.
914-948-6098.
All right.
www.wedcbiz.org. Come and see me.
Wanna
Oh,
say
definitely.
Thank you to both of the
Thank you
empowering
so
women
much.
and my
Thank you.
colleague, Super
Thank you.
Empowering Tonya.
Thank you.
See you
Oh,
next
you
week.
hit it this time. See you next week.
Oh, yeah,
See you next.
Bye-bye.
Hey, thank you. Hi, Ursula.
Next week, Keith Brown subbing in.
Oh, I'm
All
gonna
right.
miss you.
I know I gotta go. See you.